Very good evening to all my dear friends. Today we have in this toppers talk with us one of the mentor who will be becoming shortly manager in Sebi. And our congratulations to you from our side, Ayush, for making it to Sebi. And not only Sebi, we would also like to just announce and tell everybody that he has also cracked EPFO examination from UPSC as well. So our heartiest congratulations to you, Ayush, for making all this
Thank you,
into
sir.
all these exams this year.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will start with your motivational story that your story would motivate many of the aspirants in this journey of their regulatory body examinations. So first of all, we'll start with your educational qualification that when you passed out and from where you have passed out with your degree.
Okay, sir. So basically, I am an electrical engineer. So I completed my bachelor's in engineering in 2016. Okay. So thereafter, I was enrolled in a sponsored MTech course. Okay. So in 2018, I graduated MTech from NITK Surathkal. Then thereafter, I worked in a private construction firm for 2 years. So there I was a planning engineer who was working on a fields operation. Okay. So there was a project there, and I was a
Uh,
planning engineer for that project. Thereafter, I left my job to prepare for civil services. So during this time, I attempted 4 civil services exams. So
uh,
in which I qualified 2 mains. I wrote 2 mains. Okay. So I wrote 2 mains, and by this side, I was also appearing in regulatory body exams. So I couldn't qualify civils mains, so I pivoted my focus towards the regulatory body exams because I found that I was able to clear till interview point. Okay, so I was getting to the interview stage in many of the exams. So
uh,
basically, this SEBI interview was my fifth interview in regulatory bodies. So before this interview, I had appeared in SEBI before also. So 2 attempts in interview I gave in SEBI. One interview of RBI I also gave. Apart from that, I have also appeared in interviews of PFRDA as well as IFS.
Okay, very good. So that shows the see Ayush, all the aspirants, what Ayush has told right now. See, that is the inspiration for all the candidates. See, he has passed out right after that, he has prepared for civil services. This time also, whatever the mocks we are conducting, people like you are appearing, and you people are right on a back foot a little bit. That since we have prepared for civil services, we have given our 3 years, we have given our 4 years how the panel will judge us. So don't be worried about that. If you perform well in the interview, Ayush is in front of you. This is a prime example that if you perform well in the interview, that is being managed, right? So was there any question in your interview panel regarding this, that what you have done after graduation while so long time, something?
So basically, in my personal information form, there was a question. There was a form paragraph where I had to write about my previous attempts. So in
Uh-huh.
SEBI, I wrote that I have appeared in SEBI interview. So
Mhm.
when the chairman of the board saw that, then he asked other exams also where you have appeared. So there I
Mhm.
had to give him all the details regarding which exams I appeared for which exams I went to the interview stage. And all that
Mhm.
information was asked at that point of time.
Okay, fine. One more thing I would like to know, Ayush, from you is that see, many students are preparing for these competitive exams, and they always complain that we are not able to balance the time. You have been a mentor with us. You have taken many of the, or you have taught students in many of the areas. Either it's RBI, either it's IRDA in C4S. Uh, how do they balance the time in here? Because you have done your study also, you have mentored the students also. So how to come out of this complaint that I do not have time to study?
Sir, first thing is the self-belief that you can clear the exam. Most of the people would, when they start studying, they say that this is very tough and this is very competitive in nature. So we would
Hmm.
not be able to complete these exams. So most people, when they start, they focus on few things, and after some time they left leave it because they see there is a lot of competition and we won't be able to clear it.
Uh-huh.
So what for me, what worked is I prepared a roadmap that I have to clear it. So I started consolidation of my notes itself. So I prepared very short notes, and that notes were prepared keeping in mind for the last day of the exam, right? For the last day, what I would have to brush up. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then, so what I would say is you should prepare your own roadmap instead of focusing on others how they are preparing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
prepare your own roadmap. Then second thing that comes into mind is you should set achievable goals for the short term. What people do is they try to keep major goals in one day, that they have to achieve this much and this much. And when they do not achieve it, they get demotivated and depressed, and they leave the studies. So what thing is there, you should make incremental progress. First, set your achievable goals. And once you started achieving goals on the daily basis, then you can, increase your goals. So I would say this is an incremental progress. So that will keep you motivated also, because you will find that every day you are able to achieve what you have set your target in mind. So lastly, I would say that I always go to one quote when I find myself deviated from these things, that the harder you work, the luckier you get. Okay, so
Right.
some people try to say that luck plays an important role in your life.
Uh-huh.
So if you are not lucky, then you might not get in anywhere.
Uh,
So in that case, you should always focus that the harder you work, the luckier you will get. So this
right.
this would keep you motivated.
See, one thing that Ayush told very clearly, see, understand, he told that you should have your achievable goal. Your goal is here. And to reach this goal, you should have incremental right path in that way. Incremental progress is important. And to traverse this between these two hands, what I'm showing you between an achievable goal and incremental progress, the path should be own according to your own performances and your mind. It should not wait somebody is preparing like this, you should prepare like this. Ayush has prepared like this, I will also prepare like this. You have to take call as per your performances. That is the best thing he has said. And incremental, the atomic progress that we call for, that is very, very, very important. What I have told. My one more question to you, Ayush. How has been your overall time in this mentoring with the students? Have you gained more knowledge, and what is your overall in this journey of this mentoring?
So, in this mentoring journey, what I have found that this mentoring journey helped me to polish my communication skills. So whenever I was teaching in finance, so when I started teaching, so my communication skills was not that up to mark. But as I progressed and took classes more and more, so I found my communication skills
Uh,
to be polished. So what it helped in a way is I learned the art of articulation things, right? So somebody is asking some concept, then you should have a clarity on how to give explanation regarding this. So this art of articulation, it will be very helpful in your interviews also, because
right.
when the board wants very articulated answers, they don't want
Uh,
you to move here and there. They want
uh,
what if they are asking something, then you need to provide the same thing that they are asking, not here
uh,
and there. Okay.
right.
So that I think that the art of articulation I learned from mentoring, because here I took very lectures, and that for that I am very thankful to you for giving me this opportunity. And apart from these classes, I also regularly got feedback from you people. So that also helped me to improve and grow my skills.
Right, right, right. That's very true and honest answer of yours. My last question to you, Ayush. See, from 29th, many people will be appearing for NABARD interview. And the cool temperament what you had during the classes also, now also you are taking, just to motivate themselves that how they should go for this interview process.
I think as a for an interview, you should not, one thing that you need to do is you should have achievable targets. That is during the preparation. But when it comes to the interview stage, you don't need you. They know that you have come here after passing your exams, so they are not, they are judging you on the basis of your knowledge itself. They are judging you on the basis of how you are reacting to things. So when you are entering the interview room, don't set any preconceived notions that your interview will go in such direction. Just
Uh,
go open-mindedly and try to focus in the moment. What people do is when they entered in the interview room, they get panicked, and
uh,
then and there their performance starts to slump down. So what you need to do is go with the open mind. Don't think that interview will go hard or easy, or they will grill you or not grill you. Okay, just have focus and just sit down, take deep breaths, and answer the questions that they are asking. And it is okay to say no if you don't know the answer. Okay, try not to be someone that you know everything. Okay, it's not possible. So every day you learn new things. So it will be possible that you will not be able to answer some questions. So then you have to politely say that you do not know, or you have less knowledge in that context.
right, right, right. So that's it, Ayush. Your story would definitely motivate, right? Many of the aspirants who are preparing for this regulatory bodies from their civil service examination. And we wish you best of luck. And your
Thank you,
from
sir.
transition from being mentor to a manager in Sebi would definitely, right, motivate many of the others. and best of wishes for your all future endeavors, Ayush, in your career.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ayush.